Hi again. It's me. I'm back. I try to do a Simon intro. If you watch the Sidemen, Mini Minter specifically, you'll understand that reference. But yes, I'm back. Sort of. Not in the way that I was expecting, but I'm back regardless. It is now 2025. I took a very long break, a very well-needed break. You may have noticed I haven't uploaded for over a month, and that's because, Christmas. Wanted to spend time with family and friends, away from work, away from anything that I do, school, all that. So, what's next? It's now 2025. We're almost like halfway. Actually, not almost. It's the 17th that I'm filming this. I think we're more than halfway of January. This year is going to go by so quick. If 2024 went by like that in a flash, God knows how fast this year is going to go. But I am here today to make this video because I assume a lot of you have some questions. A lot of questions, some more important than the others. So I'm going to give you an idea and answer some of these questions. Well, the most important one being, you advertised the documentary a lot. In Christ Alone, Our Purpose in Thailand. That was literally the semester-long project I had after August, from August to December. Those few months has been rigorous work because we were producing that documentary, and my God, that documentary was not easy to make, and I am so glad it's done, and a certain percentage of people have seen it. So now, the main question that probably a ton of you might be asking, where the hell is it? Where can I watch it? It was supposed to be out on the December 13th, right? Well, things kind of changed. And it was not entirely in my control, but I'm not going to go around pointing fingers at anyone. It was all professional. It was all good. I have zero animosity towards anyone. It's all good. Eventually, you will get to watch it. The issue right now is that the documentary has been delayed. It's sitting on my YouTube studio. I'm literally looking at it right now. And at any point, I'll be clicking on the privacy settings of the documentary and switch it to Premiere, schedule Premiere, and then you guys will see it. I can literally do it right now if I wanted to, but I'm not. That's because I'm waiting for approval. I'm waiting for the green light. So what has happened? Well, we wrapped up the editing of the documentary near the second last week of November. That was around the time it was done, and then it was time to render it, and then it was then going to upload to the channel, and it is uploaded. It's on my YouTube channel. I literally said I'm looking at it right now. It's on my screen right now. So why is it not out yet? Why can't you watch it yet? The thing is, when we finished editing the documentary, like I said, second week of November. So as soon as that was done, I then uploaded it to the channel. Now, keep in mind, the documentary is 3 hours and 46 minutes. It is a very, very long YouTube video if you think about it. If you want like the textbook definition, it's like longer than a movie. So meaning, it took like 2 days for the thing to be uploaded on the channel and fully rendered in 4K. It was in 4K. The best quality I can offer in terms of video resolutions. So it took 2 days to upload. Once that was done, I had to send the documentary as a private link. I had to send it to first the church pastor and second to the missionary board in Thailand. Keep in mind, almost all the content in this documentary was filmed on their turf, on Thailand's turf. Now, obviously, if we were doing like a vlogging video, like a travel vlog, I'm just going there for fun, I don't need anyone's permission to post it. But we filmed a lot of the content with the missionaries. We went to a lot of outreaches. We went to a lot of those remote villages. We went to a lot of schools and different communities. And those are all properties that we don't own. They were generous to even let me roll the cameras on their territory to film the communities and the people, not just the land, not just the property, but actually filming the people. A lot of them are children as well. And yes, the message is great. We have great intentions. The whole point of this documentary is to evangelize missionary work and to tell a story through Christian lenses. However, you got to understand there is a lot of people involved in this documentary. I may be the head of it, but there's like a lot of people, whether it's behind the scenes or on the camera as well. This project isn't just about me. So I can't dictate what to do, when to post it. It's a teamwork. It's a collaborative work. And so a lot of that meant I had to ask for a lot of things. I had to clear a lot of things with other people. We want to make sure that when we put out this documentary, there is no conflicts. Everyone is happy with the documentary being out. So after we sent it to the missionary board, they had to obviously watch the whole thing to make sure none of the stuff in there was, something that they didn't want to be shown, or that was maybe offensive or insulting. Even if we didn't mean for it to be offensive, it could be to them. So we needed to make sure from the people who actually understood the Thailand communities that everything that we're going to be putting out in this documentary is sick, is good to be shown publicly. Remember, anyone can watch this. So we need to make sure we're not accidentally, antagonizing someone or something. So our pastor watched it. He said it was great. He loved every second of it. So done. Everything is good on our side. What we're mainly waiting for is what the Thai people have to say. The missionary board back in Thailand, what did they have to say? Especially the first half of this documentary, the stories are told with communities that could, we just have to make sure everything's covered. Also, we have a lot of material in there, and I just don't want to be faced with any lawsuits. I just want to be completely covered. And the reason the missionary board reached back to me and said, can we actually hold back a little bit? Just give us more time to look through it. They're not doing that because they're superstitious about what the content is. They're just wanting to make sure everything's good, everything's sorted, I'm covered, they're covered. Because, we live in a society where you can be sued for literally anything. Maybe not just lawsuits, but like I said earlier, I might accidentally offend someone or some community. So it is a little frustrating when they asked me if I could hold back and not put it out on the 13th, the same day where we were premiering it in physical locations, like physical screenings. I'm going to be blunt about it, but I also completely understand. I respect their decision. I know a lot of you guys were not obviously at the premieres, and some of you guys really want to see it. And I understand. Maybe I could have specified that a little bit when the trailer came out or something, but I didn't even know myself. This was, like I said, the last week of November, beginning of December. It was nearing the premiere date of the documentary. So as of now, I still don't know yet. I've been keeping track quite actively with the Thailand Missionary Board. I've been messaging them every once in a while. So what's it going to be? What's the status? They're very vocal about it. They just said we just need more time. They've also been very busy. Obviously, last month it was Christmas, so they had a lot of Christmas events going on there, and they were just super busy with that, and they just didn't have time to go through the documentary. So I completely understand. I have no hard feelings about it. So my update for everyone is basically just wait a little longer. I can't tell you when is actually coming up because I don't even know myself. I am actively in communication with the mission board just to see whether we're good or not. Now, some good news to add on to that. One of the people in that missionary board, she is actually flying over to Canada next week. I will be seeing her for the first time since Thailand back in August. So I'm just going to ask her face to face, is the documentary good? Can I put it out? And, I don't have to message them about it. I can just straight up ask her. And we'll see what she says about it. I'm not going to say her name, but if she says it's all good, you can do it, then next day, I probably won't put it out right away, but I'll give it a week after she gives the approval. It'll come out the week after. So that's the current status of the documentary. So in the meantime, what can you expect? Well, my original plan was this. The documentary was going to be public on December 13th, and then the entire Christmas break, I was just going to take a break from YouTube and not do anything. And up until now, I would have given the documentary a month to marinate and get the views, because obviously it's a big-ass project. So I wanted to give it the time it needs to get the attention it deserves. That was the original plan, but obviously that is not the case now. It is now over a month since my last video and no documentary in sight yet. So I'm going to have to switch things up now. My idea was to start off 2025 fresh, completely new stuff, but obviously, documentary is still on hold in the vault at the moment. It will come out soon. So, what's the new plan? The new plan is this. I'm actually going to be doing a lot more produced videos this year. First and foremost, with Captain America Brave New World dropping next month, I want to do some content on that being Funko content. There are some Funko Pops coming for that movie, and I've filmed a video already where I unbox the Collector Corps box, and then I'll probably gather all the Funko Pops, like the commons and the exclusives, and just do a whole video summary of it. It's not going to be your traditional Funko videos that I did back then, which is very spammy and manufactured, so now I'm really just changing up the style, and so I'll be doing that. So I'm going to have something planned for Brave New World, and then, of course, when the movie comes out, Santos, our new co-host, and I will be reviewing the movie on Podcast with Mark 45 as a podcast episode, as per tradition. Which now leads me to transition to the next point. What of the podcast? Well, the podcast is doing great because the podcast took a big break during the August to December period when we were shifting our entire focus on the documentary. The podcast had to be stopped for a bit. Granted, we did put out some episodes during that period, including a guest episode, but that was about it because all that was actually pre-prepped in like August. Well, minus the Transformers 1 and the Venom movie review. Every other episode that came out during that time was pre-edited, pre-prepped already. So all we had to do was just click the public button. Obviously, now that the documentary is complete, we can shift our energy back into podcasts with Mark 45. As you may have noticed, we're starting to put out more episodes now. We're trying to rebuild the momentum. So far we put out 3 episodes already. By the time I'm filming this, we have 1 guest episode coming out very soon. I think in February, we're going to put out like 2 or 3. One of them, of course, will be the Brave New World movie review. And then we have 1 more guest episode coming out after that. And after that, as of now, I don't have any other guests booked. I will try to reach out to some guests, see if they're interested. But as of now, my list is currently empty. We don't have any other guests planned. Now, what about main channel? Going back to the main channel, Godzilla content. What of the Godzilla content? Are you going to give up on Godzilla again to the next movie? Hell no. My Godzilla momentum has never been stronger than ever. I gave up on Godzilla content once 2022 hit because obviously that was right after Godzilla vs. Kong. And I said, I'm going to switch to Funko content. But now I'm back in Godzilla content, and obviously it's almost been a year since the new Empire came out. That is crazy. Luckily, I'm not going to run out of content anytime soon for the channel because Playmates is consistently putting out new products. They have a bunch of new Godzilla x Kong toys coming. As of now, I still don't have the Ultimate Titan pack. I still don't have Drum Viper. I still don't have One Eye. I don't even know when I'm going to get it. So, obviously, I have those to get. I have those to do videos on. I ain't running out of content anytime soon. Also, Playmates is going to be putting out real few figures. Like, what the hell is that? But they're doing it, and I'll get it. I'm just saying Playmates is doing too much, but I'll still get it and do videos on it. Now, the big video I'm very excited to announce is this. Obviously, you can tell from my shirt. If you haven't heard, the Monsterverse has officially joined Fortnite. Yeah. Now, when was the last time I did a Fortnite video? Well, last month, actually. But I haven't done Fortnite videos too much in general because my love for gaming content has just completely died. However, with the Monsterverse now joining Fortnite, and I used to do Fortnite videos all the time, this works for me. I am going to go do a laser beam style produced Fortnite video once again. Now, the last time I did that was like We Scooted All Game video, the one where I got 33,000 views. I'm going to try to do something like that again with the Monsterverse stuff. Obviously, now Godzilla's in the game. Kong and Mechagodzilla are skins in the game. Mothra is a glider. I have a video concept planned, and it's going to take some time to make. And so that's why I'm filming it. As of today, it is the 17th. So meaning the Kong and Mechagodzilla skins just released in the item shop yesterday, and today the Godzilla stuff in the Battle Pass just unlocked. Godzilla is now a boss in the game. It's going to be great. So I have that plan. I think that's going to be my big project for this month. And in terms of other figure reviews, I'll get back to it eventually. I just want to get this Fortnite video done because it is a collab that's been a long time coming. I'm very excited for it. So, we good. So yeah, that is my TED Talk on what to expect on 2025. I'm just going to cut it here now. I don't want to turn this into like a half an hour long video. So I hope you're all up to date now. You're all caught up. You know what to expect. I will be coming back to regular content now that the documentary's out. When will it be out? I don't know. But that is definitely priority. That's number one on the agenda for 2025. And then the Monsterverse Fortnite collab video. Yeah, it's going to be sick. So, hope you guys are all caught up now. I'm going to go make some dinner. So, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in whatever video comes next.